Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Collins. Then it's Harden, and it's Beal in at the 2 spot. And Leonard gets it to go.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Here's Harden. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And it's Horford with the extra effort.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
Zubac a screen on Curry. Harden, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Stephen Curry. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And so just over a minute and a half played. Off target with the jump hook. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the Clippers miss again.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The drive by Beal. Yep, that one goes.
Aggressive move by Beal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
If you see us up on the big screen, you know what to do. Bust a move. Way to go, everyone.
Horford has a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers leading by 3. Leonard on the wing, defended by Butler. Harden gets the bucket.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden, able to put his shot up right off that pass.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot by Curry, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shot to get this game underway. Misfires on the corner 3. The Warriors shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Horford inside the line. Off target with the open look.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now Beal, shot clock at 6. Here's Collins. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Outside, Green. They need this. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Collins, a screen on Curry. Here's Harden, and he banks in the layup.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
Warriors trail by 8. Podziemski with it. Scoreless thus far. Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Leonard on the wing, or the 3. Horford with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Collins setting the pick for Harden. And no good. Great D that time from Green. To the paint. Collins with some nice D.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And here's Harden for 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry wide open, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Collins setting the pick for Leonard. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And it's Butler missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 7 points.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And Harden comes to help. That's to Curry. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Inside. Again, Los Angeles.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to Green. Curry with it. From deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Leonard. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. And a miss there on the triple. Harden surveying the D. Leonard, no luck. James Harden getting it done for LA. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Leonard with the steal. All going up court. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Moody.
Kawhi's such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in L.A. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm, off the catch, you have done your job.
Collins passes to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Harden, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Hield from outside. They get it back. Kuminga hits it from about 6 feet away.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. No good from Zubac. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Moody. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Three-pointer, Hield bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Here's Collins. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. Warriors trail by 5. Hield outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hield's got 13.
They are riding Hield hard tonight, and he is responding. Climb on his back, big fellas.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Podziemski. To the inside. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Jimmy Butler comes in for Buddy Hield. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. Harden outside. Collins a screen on Curry. Here's Harden. Here he goes. Draymond Green pulls it in. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Curry gets it to go inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
To the middle. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. 3-on-3 with the floater, and he lays it up and in. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now here's Beal. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Hields checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Beal.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beal from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight. And Harden comes to help. Outside, Horford. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Collins gets double-teamed. Harden has a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Podziemski. Right side, Horford. Over Lopez. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
1:24 left in the first half. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Harden. Hield with the bucket.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Powering through contact, Beal with the strong finish.
On the wing, Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. 43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Driving in. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Pass to Podziemski. In the corner, it's Hield. Good on the triple. Hield's got 18 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Green. That misses off the backboard. There's Beal with the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Warriors. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Ivica Zubac is out there with Collins. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Harden against Curry. From deep, Collins. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight. Butler in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, here's Zubac. He's covered closely. They double him with Horford. Outside Leonard. Launches a three. And another three for the Clippers.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
It's Harden with the drive. Count it. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
From deep, Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. No good, unable to end this run. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. That's now 22 points for James Harden.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Now on the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Here they come. We're firing out the free t-shirts. Substitution on the court.
Butler kicks to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Horford. To the paint. Here's Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry buries the 3 shot.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Paul passes to Batum. Takes a 3. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Horford from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They double him with Horford. Good. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
He gets that one. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Paul. He has 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, they kick it out to Green. Misses the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Bogdanovich goes in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler passes to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Clippers leading by 4. On the wing, Jones. Batum for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Paul. And it's Green missing. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. Down low. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Paul. Batum's got his first 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Curry with the bucket.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
To the inside, Jones. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry finds Green. They double-team Curry, and there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Fields checked in. .129 left to play here in the third. Podziemski on the wing. Fires the 3, and Buddy Hield gets the 3. Hield's got 21 in the game.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Hield drives in. Count the basket.
How about battling through the impact there and then milling that basketball in?
And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Stephen Curry. And it's Moses Moody in for Brandon Podziemski. Warriors trail by 4. Butler on the way. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clippers leading by 3. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Pass to Jackson Davis. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Moody the pass to Hield. Now Jackson Davis. 4 seconds left. Not going to go that time.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a sip. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
This is what we need you. Attention, let me hear you.
Here's Curry. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Moses Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Jackson Davis with it. Driving the lane. And he dunks it down.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Harden draws the double, kicks it out to Collins. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 7. pass to Jackson Davis. Healed from outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Harden gets the bucket.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Here's Curry. Left side, Kuminga. His three-pointer's off the mark. Clippers leading by 6. And here's Harden for 3. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Pass to Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hield's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Tough buckets inside are nothing new to Kawhi. Having a hand in his face only sharpens the focus.
Curry against Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. They grab their own miss. No good from Zubac. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 24.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Zubac kicks to Beal. Off target from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Kuminga throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Harden outside. Collins setting the big for Harden. And he gets it to go. 28 points for him.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Moody. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Leonard inside. Curry meets him. Over in the corner, Zubac. Harden's shot is off. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Curry, that's good.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Collins, a screen on Curry. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Kuminga with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Yes! And the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Showing no hesitation in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Warriors trail by 5. Now Podziemski. Over Collins. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Outside Collins. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Curry passes to Green. Will it go? And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Green missing. Clippers leading by 7. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green dishes to Curry. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac.
Number 11.
Pass to Curry. Good. Nothing but net. That's 29 points for Stephen Curry.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Harden the pass to Lopez. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And Beal kicks to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors to tie it up. No good on that one. Deflects the pass. Outside, Green lets the three fly. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for LA.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And a dunk by Horford. And it's a tie ball game.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
They've got Bradley Beal. Ivica Zubac is out there with John Collins. Then it's Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Zubac, Warriors with the rebound. Here's Green. Curry outside. Traps in the tray. Curry's got the first basket here in overtime for the Warriors.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Zubac.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And here is Curry. They double team Curry. Horford fires. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Collins. Jimmy Butler pulls it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
He had a nice open look right there.
And this is why you got to be all over Butler defensively. When you lay off him for a second, he can sport you with that pull-up J.
Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Butler passes to Horford. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Curry. No good on the triple. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime.
I mean, good defense, not good enough against Collins. JC is a gifted scorer.
And they double up, and it's Podziemski in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Zubac, a screen on Curry. It's Harden with the drive. Good work defensively by Horford. Golden State's gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. Butler with the bucket down low.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 29 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. For the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac, and Jones subbed in for Collins. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Lopez, a screen on Curry. Harden. Good!
Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
Warriors have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Collins comes in for Jones. Outside Butler. Three-pointer, Horford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac with it. Shoots over Podziemski. No good from Zubac. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry dishes to Horford. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Curry. Buries the triple.
And that's in the gym range, Kevin. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Here's Beal. Missed. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg